back. At some point here, we should be crossing the border from New York into Vermont. Going over and spend a few days. Rented a cabin over around the Paulette area. So we're going to go check it out. Do something a little bit different. It's the Green Mountains over there. Alright, we'll get back to you in a little bit when we get to the cabin.
We're just crossing to Vermont.
And we just crossed into Vermont. Yay, a free state.
Welcome to Vermont.
Thanks.
Get back to you in a little while.
In here for a second. Come in. Hey, Ed, I have to pee and your dad making a report.
Alright. Load the car, I guess. Get back to you later. Alright, so doing a little bit of a walk around here. I came across this pine that's pretty punky, and the May One Knife Challenge mission is for some charred materials. So I dug it apart and found a couple pieces here that I just dropped on the ground to use for some charred punk wood. Alright, so we got it all unpacked and settled in. Walked around the little property area, checked out the creek, and as you saw in the last clip, we managed to find some wood to use, some funky wood to use to char up for the May One Knife Challenge. Been playing some Yahtzee here. We had some sandwiches for supper. We ended up, getting up here a little bit on the later side. Usually when we head out, when we go to the cabins, like up to the Indian Lake area, we usually try to get up there around, 1 o'clock, 1:30 or so we can get settled in and cook or go grab something. We're not familiar with this area at all, so we figured just sandwiches would be fine. Alright, that's probably it for tonight. It's raining out there right now. It's light. We had a couple of pretty good downpours for a while, and the weather's supposed to be a little iffy for both other days we're up here, so we'll play it by ear and see what happens. Alright, like I said, I think that's it for tonight. I don't think people really are interested in me making a video of playing Yahtzee. Alright, I guess we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's about 5:45. And about half an hour ago, I got woke up to turkey sounding off. That's chickens from the farm up the road. Came down, I didn't see the turkeys, but they sounded like they were a little farther off. I'm guessing, I think that's a field up there. Thinking they might have been up in there. Alright, I got water on for some coffee. And then I guess figure out what we're gonna do today. What are you doing, crazy guy? You want the breakfast? You want breakfast? Let's go get breakfast. Well, my water's boiling pretty good. Got my little baggie here. Even though they stocked us with all kinds of stuff. There's coffee, there's tea, sugar. None of it was decaf, so it's a good thing I brought my own little stuff here. And got my Cusca for this trip. Cooksa. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it. So let's have some coffee. To get a little fire here cranking because it was only about 42 degrees in here this morning, so alright. Finished my coffee, and then who knows. Up the hill.
The other one's going up the hill to the house. You should have closed that door. I'm closing this door, honey.
Okay.
Bubba, Bubba. You watch me touch. Watch me touch.
That turkey just flew from right over there. I was watching it through the windows. It flew, landed right in front of my wife's car, and then went up the bank. And while I was trying to get out here, another one flew and landed, and my wife said it went up the hill further down than I was trying to get my phone. It's pretty cool. All right, back to Uno. All right, so I was outside having a pipe and kind of got interrupted doing my closing by a raccoon wandering down the mountain and up the driveway going toward the farm up that way. I don't know if I'm going to leave that clip in or not, but that pretty much wraps this one up. We got up here Wednesday night. We had some plans. There were some places we wanted to go and check out. There's a place where you can go and you can see Massachusetts, of course, Vermont, New York, New Hampshire, and on a really clear day, apparently, you can even see a mountain that's up in Montreal. And we got over there, and it was closed. A couple of the other things we wanted to go do that were outside related, we got there, they were closed. So it is what it is. I mean, we made the best of it. Part of the goal for one of this trip was to pick up some ammo, and we did. A couple of different shops. One of them I wouldn't recommend. Won't go into that. And the place we found today where we picked up the ammo, I actually ended up picking up another shotgun. It's gonna more or less, hopefully, probably be just used just for turkey. I'm not gonna show that in this video because back in New York when we get home tomorrow, the turkey season down there opens on Monday, so you'll see that in at least a couple of videos while I'm out using it to hunt with. We had pretty decent wildlife, We had turkeys. I really wasn't able to film a lot of the action that we ended up seeing. We had turkeys flying back and forth across the river that runs alongside the cabin. Basically since the other night. We had them this morning. We were sitting here after we had supper. My wife was doing up the dishes. And she's like, "There's a turkey." And by the time I got to my phone, it went this way and it got up the hill. On our way out this morning, we saw probably, it had to be a couple hundred turkeys in the fields going down into Manchester. One of the other fields, I saw 5 or 6 deer. So, at least we saw some wildlife. Not positive. I was looking out this window earlier this morning, and I'm pretty sure I watched 2 bald eagles come off these pine trees and fly up and around the bend where the river. I want to call this a creek. They call it a river, but to me, this isn't a river. It's a creek. I guess that really wraps it up. My wife is outside with the dog right now. Bless you. So yeah, we didn't really get to do a whole bunch of outdoorsy stuff, so I didn't really do any real bushcrafting stuff at all. No hiking, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Um, that's it. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, which hopefully will be some turkey hunting sometime next week. All right, catch you later.